Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a busy day today for the news, and this is absolutely fantastic. This could be the most important segment I've done all day. I think it is. Biden's DOJ appeals order to release full memo on why Trump wasn't charged with obstruction. Gee, why do you think Biden's DOJ would appeal the unredacted memo explaining why President Trump wasn't charged for obstructing an investigation that never had a predicate crime? There was never any collusion. Mueller found nothing. So there's two ways to look at this. And I'll read you. NBC News, DOJ, here, CNN. The Justice Department is partially appealing an order to publicly release a pivotal 2019 memo about whether then-President Donald Trump obstructed the Russia investigation. The appeal means some sections of the 9-page memo will likely remain secret for the time being while litigation continues. Why wouldn't they want to show that Trump obstructed justice? Why wouldn't Biden, of all people, President Biden's administration, his attorney general, want to show? I mean, you have Democrats in New York wanting to indict Trump on the potential of something pertaining to his taxes or insurance or his lenders. They gotta find something. Do you understand? They're trying to find something. They need to find something. Anything. Is there anything? That's the way justice works nowadays. Make allegations against Trump. Find something later. If Trump, God forbid, says something without absolute categorical proof and evidence right then and there could be a little bit of circumstantial evidence here and there. No, oh my God, it's a baseless claim. Democracy is imperiled. It's the end of the world. But anyway, the appeal means some sections of the 9-page memo will likely remain secret for the time being. Why do you think the Justice Department wants to keep secret the reason they didn't charge President Trump for obstruction? We know they didn't find Russia collusion. We know they didn't find Trump writing love letters to Putin. We know that never happened because the whole thing was a tinfoil hat theory. We know the Steele dossier was purchased by Clinton and the DNC, and the dossier was funneled throughout the DOJ and other departments. John Brennan, establishment Republicans as well as Democrats. Every time Democrats say, you see, Cheney and Romney and others don't like Trump, it's like, yeah, we know this. That's why we like Trump. That's why Trump has 74 million Americans who will vote for him again if he runs again. Hopefully he will. But here, the Justice Department released some of the memo on Monday, though the freshly unredacted sections did not provide any new details on the decision made by Attorney General William Barr that Trump should not be charged with any crimes. Mueller could have recommended indictments. He could have, just like Ken Starr, who, and by the way, oh my goodness, they went after me for, what was it? Obstruction of justice, that's right, and perjury. And all I said was the truth. What is. I mean, do you speak English? What is. Is I having relations? No, I is not. I mean, my goodness, how can I be more concise and thorough and honest? He was charged in the House with obstruction of justice, and he committed perjury, Bill Clinton. Trump did not commit perjury. Trump did not work with Putin, and anyone who believes that there was this grandiose plot, this nefarious, group of individuals who worked with President Trump and the Russian government, those people have created this mythology and this fairy tale pertaining to Trump and Russia. They love to look at the fact-checking organizations to just see if Trump is telling the truth, while at the same time peddling the most absurd lies. But they're not showing here, but the full version, if ever released, could shed new light on how Trump appointees of the Justice Department justified why he shouldn't be charged. Trump appointees? You mean like Rosenstein? You mean like Sessions? These are the people who basically turned on Trump. You're talking about all the turncoats that wanted Trump out as well as Democrats. Democrats couldn't have done anything they did without the help of Republicans. This man is... Trump is a hero in many sense, in many ways. In many ways, the man is... I mean, hit subscribe to this channel, by the way, and hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. I talk about this in a condensed form on H.A. Goodman's other channel. But here, Department of Justice, why he shouldn't be, even though the special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation found strong evidence that Trump repeatedly obstructed the probe. No, they didn't. Otherwise, they would have recommended indicting Trump on obstruction of justice. Just because he wasn't enthusiastic about being set up and framed doesn't mean he obstructed justice. God forbid he told people or he tweeted out. I mean, you look at, okay, here, let's see, ways Trump obstructed justice. Really, you can look at, here are all the ways Trump may have obstructed justice. Okay, these are hilarious. These are absurd. What he did, he had a private meeting with James Comey, and he asked for Comey's loyalty. How do you know? That's James Comey's version. That's his hearsay and gossip. Why it matters. FBI director swear an oath to support and defend the Constitution. He never told Comey to do that. That's Comey's opinion. His memo is meaningless. The Comey memos, it's meaningless. It's like the Comey letter. It's like everything that has to do with this man. He utilized his post to save Clinton from actual indictments that Madam Secretary deserved with top secret intelligence on servers running outside of the United States government for 4 years. And then Trump asked Comey to drop an investigation into Michael Flynn. Even if he did, that's not obstructing anything. Michael Flynn was never charged or was never even investigated for Russia collusion. They only got him for allegedly lying to Peter Strzok. And number one, we don't even know if that's true. It's Comey's. There's no evidence. Comey wrote in the memo that he's a good guy. I hope that you can let this go. How do we know James Comey's memos are accurate? There's zero evidence that Comey's memos are accurate. I could write in a diary someplace that, oh yeah, Debbie Wasserman Schultz gave me $2 million, or I gave Debbie Wasserman Schultz $20 million and she owes me the money. It's in my memo. It's in the Goodman memo. It's in the H.A. Badman memo. Well, there you go. How is this evidence? My God, Trump fired Comey? Good, he should have. He should have. He had every right to do so. That's not obstructing anything. Comey had nothing on Trump. He didn't even know the Steele. He didn't even know. He allegedly was so inept, he didn't know where the Steele dossier came from. Trump misrepresented why he fired Comey. Misrepresentation is an opinion. To say that somebody misrepresented something is not necessarily a fact. You're giving your vantage point, your viewpoint. Okay, Trump asked intelligence officials to clear him. Trump asked, okay, so where's the evidence of this? According to Coates, the president asked them whether they could publicly say no link existed between him and Russia. That's because no link existed. So how is that obstructing anything? Trump asked his own intelligence chief to tell the truth. God forbid. Trump tried to limit the Russia investigation. This is a broad allegation. He called it very unfair. Yeah, it was unfair. What? Trump asked Sessions to unrecuse himself? Yeah, Sessions should have unrecused himself. He should never have. There was no issue with speaking to Sergei Kislyak about the election. That was not a problem at all. Jeff Sessions was the biggest tool and the greatest turncoat, one of the greatest turncoats in American history. And you have to wonder the absurd, nonsensical, tinfoil hat, absurd message board that I told everyone never to listen to. Watch the debate on H.A. Goodman's other channel. I called that out 3-4 years ago. And again, I'm not right about everything, but on grandiose issues, I'm spot on. Trump tried to fire Sessions. He should have. He misleading statement about Trump Tower meeting. They found nothing on the Trump Tower meeting. So it was a meeting that had nothing to do with any Putin collusion. Trump tried to fire Mueller. That was his right to do so. Trump, okay. Oh, okay. With Michael Cohen, what this is like... No, he didn't do anything. Michael Cohen had nothing to do. There's nothing here that points to him obstructing anything. So maybe that's why. The unredacted information from the Department of Justice likely points to corruption on the Democratic and Republican sides against Trump. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now to this channel. Share this segment. It's very important. And share and subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. It's below in the pinned comment right now.